Hi, this is Heidi Caswell here, WordPress 101 for Boomers. And today I'm going to just go over a few quick tips on navigation links and things you can do to make your website look a little bit better. Here's an example I'm going to use. As you can see here, we have home, blog, home, about us, and contact us. Now, the reason why there's two homes is there was a home page created, and that was made the first page that you go onto when you went to the website itself. And then realizing for this particular blog that maybe it'd be better to have the blog, and then blog, if you went to blog, that would actually be the blog itself. And then later, the decision was made to go back and have the blog be the home page, which in this particular one I think was a great idea. And so in the settings, it was changed back to the home page. Let me show you that in settings. Okay, here is under settings, and this is under the reading tab in settings. And what you do right here is you decide whether you want your front page to be your latest posts or a static page. And in my case, I had it be a static page because I wanted to have on the front the page that shows someone how to get started, how to get the tutorials in order so they're not confused and trying to read the blog backwards. And that's because I have tutorials on how to get your website up and running at the beginning. And that kind of gets you some little bit more extra information and the things in order. So on my site, it made sense to have it be a static page. If your page is mainly, there's other times when you want your blog to be on your front page. And a lot of people have it, and that's fine. And so you just click here and have it as your latest posts. And that's fine. Now, if you switch back and forth, then you can have, okay, I want my post to show up someplace else. Make a static page, and you name it. I named my blogs tutorials, and that's why they're showing up as tutorials. If you go right over here, you can see this is my home page. If I just went to the, it goes straight here. And this is not the blog page, but it gives some background information, how to sign up for the tutorials. And then if you just want to go to the tutorials, you click on that, and that is my blog. It lives in the tutorial site. Now, if I decided to go back and change this so my blog's on the front, let me show you how I would do that. Now, if I wanted to go back here, I would just change it to latest posts. That's all I would do. I'd hit Save Changes, and let me show you how that looks. Okay, now I'm back here, and you can see this is my home page, and that's where my blog is. You can see all the blog posts as you scroll down over here. And then what was my front page is right here. It says Learn How to Use WordPress because that's what I named the page. And that's there. Now the tutorial page that used to be my blog is now kind of a blank page named Tutorials. And actually it has some things going on here. And this maybe depend on your theme. This one's actually pulling up and it's putting the blog posts on this, but they're kind of showing up in two places. And it's kind of squishing them together, which is not really what I'm wanting it to do on this particular blog. And I don't need to have it be a duplicate of what I have on my home page. So let me show you how I'd go ahead and fix that. Right here you can see tutorials, and this is the one that's not what I want to use anymore. I don't need it to show up anymore. And then I can trash it, or I can just totally delete it. I'm just going to go ahead and let me go ahead into the quick edit. Let me look for one more option. Another option here is published. Since I'm really wanting to use this page, because I'm going to go back to it in a minute, I'm going to put it as draft. But you could trash it, and trash would work fine. But I'm going to just use the draft for my purposes, because I'm going to put it back in a minute. Okay, and you look in the menu bar, and you can now see that this is home, about, contact. That extra page of tutorials is not there anymore. And this would be an okay way for me to set up my site too. And if sometime I want to change it, I could change it back to that way. Right now I'm using this right here as the front so people can go ahead and easily find the beginning of how to get started. But anyway, have fun with this. Just fine tune your navigation bar so it's easy for your visitors. Heidi